How to play
Boss Monster.
2 to 4 players, ages 13 and up, playtime 30 minutes. The goal of Boss Monster is to lure your heroes into your dungeon and kill them. Heroes who die in your dungeon are turned face down and count as souls. Heroes who survive give you wounds. A player wins if she ends a turn with 10 souls. A player also loses if she ends a turn with 5 wounds or more.
Card types.
Boss card. On each boss card, you have your XP, which determines play order and acts as a final tiebreaker. There is a treasure icon, which determines what type of hero your boss attracts to its dungeon. And finally, the boss ability. Each boss has a powerful level up ability, which triggers when your dungeon first reaches 5 rooms. Hero cards. There are 2 types of heroes, ordinary and epic heroes. They both have a treasure icon, health rating, number of players for setup, wounds it deals, and on the back, number of souls it is worth. Room cards. There are also 2 types of room cards, ordinary and advanced rooms. Each type is indicated with a silver or gold icon respectively. Ordinary rooms can be built anywhere in your dungeon, on top of other ordinary rooms or even advanced rooms. Advanced rooms, however, can only be built on top of a room with a matching treasure type. Each room card also has an ability, which could trigger when you build a room, a specific action occurs, or have an ongoing effect. Then a damage icon, which tells you how much damage the room does to a hero, and a treasure icon which, like the boss card, determines what type of hero is lured to the dungeon. Spell cards. Spell cards have special effects that change the outcome of the game, which are described in the text area. Then there is a phase icon, which indicates when you can play the spell, during the adventure phase, build phase, or both.
Setup.
Adjust the hero deck by removing any hero cards above the number of players that are playing, indicated at the bottom of each card. Shuffle the remaining cards into 2 separate decks and place the ordinary hero deck on top of the epic heroes. Deal 5 room cards to each player, as well as 2 spell cards. Each player chooses 1 room to place face down to the left of their boss card. Then, at the same time, flip over your room cards, revealing it to everyone. This is done simultaneously so that no one knows what type of hero they are trying to lure before laying down their room card. Strategery.
Start of round.
Heroes appear in town. Each round, deal out 1 hero for each player. In this case, we have 3 players, so 3 heroes show up in town. Then, each player draws 1 room card.
Build phase.
Now that you know which heroes are in town, you look at your hand of room cards and choose 1 room you want to lay down in your dungeon. You want to be cognizant of the treasure icons in your opponent's rooms, because whoever has the most of 1 treasure type in their dungeon lures all the heroes in town with the same treasure type. Since we have Seducia, and the town has all different types of heroes, we will go with a spellbook room. Again, everyone places their new room face down, either to the left of another room, up to 5 rooms total, or on top of an existing room, depending on the room types. Then, everyone reveals their room simultaneously.
Bait phase.
During the bait phase, you start with the hero who first appeared in town and move him to the front of the dungeon with the most of the matching treasure type. If there is a tie, the hero stays in town. In this case, the bottom player has the most spellbook icons, so she gets the mage. There are no rooms with the cleric treasure, so he stays in town. Finally, the fighter is passed to the player to the left.
Adventure phase.
Now it is time for these brave yet naive souls to adventure through your dungeon. This little wizard man will first traverse through the dizzy gas hallway, taking 1 damage. Then he enters the jackpot stash, taking another damage. But if the hero reaches your boss before being reduced to 0 health, you take wounds based on the number of wound icons on that hero's card. Typically 1 for ordinary heroes or 2 for epic heroes.
Alternate ending.
The bottom player could have played a spell card, in this case, the giant size spell, on the jackpot room to boost the room's damage, +3 until the end of the turn, therefore defeating the hero and collecting his soul. The next player, based on XP level, allows her hero to travel through her dungeon. This cute little fighter goes through the Neanderthal cave, taking 3 damage. Then he moves on to the Minotaur's maze. This room has a special text which sends the hero back to the previous room, therefore dealing another 3 damage and killing the hero in the face. She may now collect his soul. After all players have moved their heroes through their dungeons, discard any active spell cards.
Finish him.
Now you repeat these phases: start of round, build phase, bait phase, adventure phase, and end of round, until the end of a round in which at least one player has collected 10 or more souls.
End of game.
We now have 2 players with 10 souls, but one has 4 wounds while the other only has 2. Therefore, the player with the least wounds wins. But wait, what if both had 10 souls and 4 wounds? A tie? Hell no. Now you look at which boss has the most XP and that player wins. Yay.
The end.
Thanks for watching. Now go play you some Boss Monster. Please subscribe and share this video so we can make a little bit of soda money for cutting this crap together for you guys. Don't be a dick, you made it this far. Subscribe and share with your other nerdy ass friends. Bye!